Today we're discussing four-wheel suspension alignments. Most motorists view this service as a one-time transaction, a box you check only when you're replacing tires. But if you view an alignment strictly as an add-on to a tire purchase, you're missing the much larger picture of hedging your vehicle liability. Now, in a region like the Northeast, where the roads are an obstacle course of potholes and frost heaves, an alignment isn't just a maintenance item you do every few years. It's a critical diagnostic hedge for your entire chassis. It's the difference between catching a problem early and letting a silent failure cascade into an expensive repair. Now, I love definitions, so please bear with me for just a moment and let's define exactly what we're talking about. A four-wheel computer alignment is an objective, data-driven procedure used to measure and adjust the spatial orientation of a vehicle's four-wheel and tire assemblies relative to a common geometric axis, namely the thrust line, and to the manufacturer's predetermined engineering tolerances. Now, that's a mouthful, and I can't believe I just said all that without tripping over my tongue. So, look, in simpler terms, it's ensuring all four of your wheels are perfectly synchronized to work as a team, so your car travels exactly where you point it, rather than scrubbing your tires across the pavement. Now, why are regular checks so critical? Well, it's because your suspension is a dynamic system in a state of constant degradation. As components normally wear, they settle. They undergo a geometric drift that fundamentally changes your alignment. Now, regular checks allow us to confirm everything is within specification, or, if needed, compensate for this inevitable wear, acting as a necessary hedge against the accelerated loss of your tires. But more importantly, it allows us to identify failing components, like ball joints, tie rods, and bushings, before they manifest into a loud symptom of a complete failure. If a wheel can't be brought back into its mathematical intent, the data has revealed a failure before progressing into a chain reaction. To provide this level of precision, we've moved away from the prevailing systems used by almost every shop. These traditional systems require clamping plastic targets mounted to metal frames onto your wheels. This design is prone to clamping error and can mark your rims in the process. If that clamp or plastic target isn't mounted to your wheel just right, the measurements can be skewed, leading to an incorrect alignment. Now, to avoid these errors, we utilize the Chem Argos touchless aligner. This system doesn't read targets clamped onto your wheels. It reads the actual wheel and tire assembly. We are currently the only facility in the entire Northeast, spanning from the tip of Maine down through Massachusetts, New York, and Pennsylvania, to offer this technology. In fact, you won't find another system like it until you hit Chantilly, Virginia. Now, we've brought the future of precision alignments to our region because the prevailing way of doing things simply wasn't good enough. Now, hopefully you're asking exactly, why is touchless so much more accurate than the clamps everyone else is using, and why is that old technology actually inadequate for the advanced steering and suspension systems on today's vehicles? Now, to find those answers, please listen to our Ghost of Measurement episode, where we go under the hood of the technology to reveal the potential errors introduced with the prevailing systems, and how the system we use eliminates those errors. I hope to see you there. So I want to answer one more question before we close. How often should you have your alignment checked? Well, that's a tough question to answer with a single number because the variables are endless. How many potholes did you hit this month? How deep were they? Did you drive 500 miles or 5,000 miles? In the Northeast, operating conditions change on the daily. A single impact on a Tuesday can undo the geometric perfection you had on Monday. And because these factors are too many to consider, and because we refuse to sacrifice your wallet or the integrity of your tires, we've simplified the answer for our customers. We perform a complete alignment audit at every oil and filter change service, or anytime you request it, and at no cost to you. By integrating this audit into your routine maintenance, we take the guesswork out of the equation. We don't wait for you to notice a pull or for your tires to start showing abnormal wear. We use the Chem Argos to capture a 3D snapshot of your alignment. This is a simple, objective way to verify that your hedge against liability is still in place. I'm Troy Binder, and this has been GearCast.